Why creating high quality posts is stopping you from signing clients in your new online business, specifically a high ticket coaching business. Guys, I was just speaking to a client recently about his goals and what he wants to do and get out of his coaching business. And then I asked him, why have you not been posting? And you know what he told me? It's because he wants to make every post perfect. I'm telling you right now, that is not the way to go about this. And I'm going to explain why it's not the best way to go about starting your coaching business and what to do instead. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it, guys. I promise you, if you're doing one of these three things right here, then you are going to get some clarity from this video. So the big question is, do I post a lot of quality? I put a lot of effort in every post, every reel I make, or do I post a lot of quantity? Do I post a bunch of times per day with lower effort? Okay. That is the question we want to figure out. So you want to post on Instagram to sign high-paying clients to your online program or course, but you don't know how often your post should be and how much effort you should put into each post. Should you post daily, multiple times a day, 3 times a week, so not even every day? And how should you edit your reels? What style should you follow? How much effort should you put into each reel that you edit? Should you hire an editor? How should you go about posting? This all leads to one root problem right now, guys, and this is it. Okay, you might get triggered, but it's the truth. The root cause of this all is you actually lack self-belief and confidence. Now, you might be thinking, well, how does me asking this one simple question show that I lack confidence? Let me break it down for you. Let's relate this same exact thing to fitness. Does a fat person need to know or understand the best meal plan, the most optimal training routine, what macros they should eat? Or do they need to get their fat ass in the gym and start moving and eating less? Everyone knows the answer already, as do you. The question is, why are you not acting on it? You're using an excuse to not post, and that excuse is, I need to have better quality videos. And in reality, you're just not taking enough action to sign clients. You're self-sabotaging. That is the truth of what's going on here. And this is the same thing I told that one client, okay? So let's dive into the real problems, not actually quantity, quality. The truth is you're not posting because you need the answer to this question, but deep down, these are the actual problems. You don't think you deserve to be heard. You're afraid of being judged. You don't think you will get clients and this will all be for nothing. You don't feel worthy to lead other people. You think the way you are isn't good enough, so you need to overcompensate with the perfect content strategy. Trust me, there's people getting hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views and making tens of thousands of dollars, making reels that barely take any effort. It's just a video with some text on top of it. And I guarantee you, if you go look at your competitors right now, half the stuff they post, you could make in 10 minutes. And I'll show you an example of that here. You don't need to be the most Mr. Perfect reel creator of all time, content strategy, what time do I post? You don't need to do that to sign clients, right? Are you trying to be an influencer or are you trying to sign clients? And even if you're trying to be an influencer, you still don't need to do that. You still don't need to do that. So these are the two things you do need to do to get out of this situation of not posting because you want the quality to be better. You need to, one, increase the pain of staying in your current situation. You need to get clear on why do you even want to post. Obviously, there isn't enough urgency behind posting, because if there was, you'd be making posts every day. Regardless of the quality, you'd find a way. And the quality probably wouldn't be too bad either if you dedicated one post per day. But instead, you're trying to make this God tier post as a brand new content creator, and it's taking you so long to make the post because you don't know what the heck you're doing. So imagine if I told you your mother is going to be shot in the head and brutally murdered in 7 days if you don't find a way to sign a client through posting on Instagram. And now if I told you that, then would you be asking me, well, the quality of my post needs to be a little bit better, so I don't think I'm going to post quite yet? Would you be saying that if that was the case? Hell no, you wouldn't. You'd be posting multiple times a day, finding a way, and the quality would probably be pretty good as well. And number two, you need to move towards pleasure of your desired situation, which means you need to start posting, which is going to happen naturally once you get clear on why it is you want to post. If you want to post because it'd be nice to make a little bit of money on the side with Instagram, are you actually even going to ever make your first post? Or if it's do or die, this is what you're going to do and burn the bridge behind you, then you're going to post. Because if not, you're not going to eat. So, how do we increase the pain of our current situation? Look around and ask yourself a couple very simple questions. How long can you stand living like this, making the money you're currently making? How long will you tolerate this? You're tolerating, you are accepting this current situation, and you know it. So how long are you willing to accept it? Put an actual date on it. Like, I'm willing to accept it until this time. Is it 5 years from now you're gonna accept this current situation for 5 years? Is it 5 days? Is it 5 minutes? Do you just need to group yourself and collect yourself before you decide you're gonna make a change? Is it 2 hours? What about 50 years? How about you just continue down this path because it's comfortable? You don't have to put yourself out there on social media, which, by the way, is the future. Social media is the future. You don't have to put yourself out there. You can continue to be a nobody, struggle to make money at a job you don't like, and trade your time for money. Why don't you just continue that? How long will you tolerate this? Why not forever? Why not forever? Why do you even want to post in the first place? What even makes you want to post? Just don't do it. You're going to be judged. You're going to be hated. You're going to feel self-conscious. You're going to have to be consistent. There's going to be days you don't want to. So why not just avoid all that and let's not post, and you can keep living life how you're living it? Sounds good to me. Doesn't change my life. Your life is the one that changes, not mine. I couldn't give less of a fuck what you do. So just don't post then. But don't lie to yourself and say, I'm going to post. I just need to post. One day I'll post. Save yourself the trauma and the headache of conflicting thoughts of I'm going to post, but I need to make my post perfect. And I know I'm not posting. I'm actually procrastinating. Why am I not posting? And this internal battle going on. Just save yourself the headache and accept your current life as it is. Or you can realize you do want to make a change. You're the one stopping you. You're the one in your own way. And you actually do want to post because you want power, influence, money. You want to leave your job. You want freedom. Why even keep beating yourself up about posting? Just give it up, don't post, and accept this life forever. It'll be easier for everyone that way. Is that okay with you? Do those words sink deep? Do they hit home? You can just live the rest of your life the way you're living it now, and nobody is going to care. Nobody is going to come if you decide this is the life you're going to live and convince you otherwise. And I'm definitely, sure as hell, not going to convince you that you should post and do better for yourself if you can't even see that, if you can't even realize that it's either facing your fear and making a change and posting online, or staying stuck where you are until you do make that decision. So put a time limit on it. See how long are you willing to stay where you're at? And if the answer is, I'm not willing to stay here anymore, then you've increased the pain to a sufficient level. And if you think you need to wait a little bit, wait a week, a day, a month, a year before you're ready, you're willing to tolerate your situation for any amount of time longer than I want to change right now, then you're not ready. Get off the video. This next part isn't for you. But if you're ready to change right now, this is the next part. Move to pleasure of desired situation, which means moving into action to get the pleasure. So why did you want to post? Did you want to post for money so you can get clients, so you can retire your mom? Well, that's pleasure of the desired situation. It's time to move in that direction by holding that pleasure front of mind, getting clear on what do you really want your life to look like as an online coach or an influencer or whatever you want to call it. And now you need to ask yourself a couple simple questions. Is that desired situation, retiring your mom, leaving your 9 to 5, having financial time and location freedom, is that worth overcoming the fear of being judged? Is that worth overcoming the self-doubt you have? Is it worth overcoming all your limiting beliefs? So now you have to answer. Is it yes or no? If it's yes, then do what I'm about to say. And if it's not, then stay stuck. I am not here to convince you to want more for yourself. That's not what I'm here to do. You have to come to that conclusion. And when you come to that conclusion that you're ready for a greater life, that you're going to post on social media and you're going to get all the things that you've ever wanted, like signing high ticket clients, having a lot of impact, having that freedom, when you come to that decision, then I'm here to help. But I'm not here to convince you to not be a loser. That's not what I'm here to do. But if you're ready to make a change, if it's worth overcoming all those self-doubt and limiting beliefs, then this is what you need to do. You need to post 1 to 3 times per day minimum. There's no need to reinvent the wheel like so many people try to do. What we're going to do is we're going to take what is working and recreate it. Okay? So let's go into it. Reels. Find what's doing well in your niche or that your competitors are posting. So your competitors are people that are targeting the same avatar as you. They're selling to the same people. So if you're a fitness coach that helps guys that are skinny get jacked, go find other people who were skinny who got jacked who sell fitness coaching or did sell fitness coaching and see what they did. Okay? So what we need to do is ask yourself, why did it go viral? Go see what they're doing, see what's doing well, and ask yourself, why did this go viral on their page? We're going to recreate it and just rinse and repeat. We're going to find that what works for us, and we're going to double down. This is all my post. Even now to this day, 90% of the things I post on my Instagram, I see other people post. I see what was good about it. Why did people engage with it so much? Which, by the way, you can find out why people liked it or didn't like it in the comments. The goal is to create emotion with our post. Whether it's hate or love or anything else, confusion, it doesn't matter what the emotion is. We need to create emotion. People need to feel something when they see our reel. The only way you're doing it wrong is if you're not getting comments, if you're not getting likes. That means you're not invoking any emotion and you're too neutral. You're not actually being yourself. You're being a watered down version of yourself because you know you're going to be seen and judged. So the best way to go about this is see, why are other people's reels doing well? What emotion did it cause? This is Vincent Fisher's reel, who, by the way, when I first started, I was a fitness coach helping guys go from skinny to build muscle, just like Vincent Fisher. So I copied a lot of his reels. I took inspiration from them. Okay. So I have a fast metabolism, and then the beat drops and it says eat more, and the caption is 11-month natural transformation, and then a link to his training program in his bio. So what did I do? I just recreated it. Just like this. Same thing. I have bad genetics, eat less. So this one reel was helping guys, targeting guys who want to lose fat. So this is before I got really clear on my niche. But anyway, it's the same exact thing. I just recreated the concept. I said 2-month transformation, free fat loss nutritional guide, link in bio. It's so simple. And you just do this over and over again for your reels. Okay? You can post 1 to 3 times doing this over and over again. Now let's go into stories. People want to see the authentic you. Show them a behind the scenes of your life. Do not overthink. Do not record in the camera app and then review the video 3 times and then decide you're going to post it. No. Instantly record on the Instagram app. Add a text hook at the top if necessary, and then hit post and forget about it. Do not be reviewing your Instagram stories, breaking down every detail. My hair didn't look right. I stuttered here. Doesn't matter, because guess what? People want to see the authentic you. And everyone knows damn well you're not perfect, and neither are they, and neither is anyone. So if you can show your flaws and accept them and just realize that you're human, people will resonate with that more than you trying to be some perfect God on your Instagram stories. So look at my stories. These are literally pictures of my stories right here. Just me talking to the camera. Sometimes I'll add a text hook. Sometimes I'll be working out. I'll record my workouts. Guys, your Instagram stories is just you recording what it is you do in your day-to-day life. Okay? So here's what's going on. Your lack of taking massive aggressive action is what is stopping you. It's not a lack of knowledge. The answers are already on Instagram. There's already reels that are going viral in your niche on Instagram. Figure out why and just recreate them. The answers are right there in front of you. And I'm giving you the wake-up call, the permission to go find other people's reels, take inspiration, and recreate them. Here's the permission you've been looking for to do the most simple, basic, easy-to-understand technique for creating content and reels. Here's your permission. Guys, it's not a lack of time either. You think it's a lack of time to post 1 to 3 times a day? Guys, it takes 30 to 60 minutes per day. That's all you need to create content. And you do it while you do everything else. I record when I have a thought come to my mind. I just pull out my phone and record a story. How long does that take? 60 seconds. And then I post it. And for reels, maybe 5 to 10 minutes per reel. I just find a reel, recreate it. It doesn't need a lot of editing. Okay? Very simple. Especially your stories. Your stories are the most easy thing to just do real quick. Okay, 1 to 3 reels will take 10 to 20 minutes, and your stories will take maybe 10 minutes per day. Okay, it does not take as long as you think it does. You're overcomplicating in your own mind, procrastinating. And lastly, your posts will get better with time. You want better quality? Recreate 100 reels, and you'll have a way better understanding of what makes a reel good versus bad, engagement versus no engagement. Then you can take that knowledge and the elements that you find out make a good reel and implement it into your own creative reels. After you do 100 reels recreated from people who've already seen success, then you can start making your own reels because you'll have a way better understanding of what it is that allows a reel to be successful. So you want to increase your quality, you got to start with the high level of quantity. That's the answer to the question you've been looking for, okay? So guys, if you want help one-on-one growing your new online coaching business and replacing your 9 to 5 income with an online income so that way you can have that time, location, and financial freedom, then guess what? I help guys do that for a living. And my guys crush it every single day. So go see my Instagram for client results. I post on Instagram every single day on my story and my reels, just like I'm telling you guys to do. I live what I preach. So go check out my Instagram. It's my name, Anish Surti. And if you're serious, remember, I'm not here to convince you you should want more for your life. If you already know you want to post online and have massive impact and want more for your life, then go down below and schedule a time and apply to work with me one-on-one. Fill out the application. It's a couple of questions. Pick a time, book it, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and comment down below any questions you have. I'll make sure to make a video or respond to them in the comments. All right, guys, I'll see you.